Now, first of all, Merry Christmas to all of you. Now, let's get into these top 5 magic tricks that I perform on a daily basis. If I don't use it, I'm not putting it in this video, right? I use these all the time. So it's my top 5 plus 2 runner-ups. So you're getting 7 magic tricks. I'll be doing the performances of all of them, and any of them I have tutorials of, I'll link in the description below. And if I don't have a tutorial of it and you want me to do one, leave it in the comments and I will hook you guys up. So let's get into this video right now. Now let's start off with number 5. We have Red Hot Mama. This is a super easy one, and all you need is one other colored card, and it's a super easy one to know, and I have done a tutorial on it with the performance in that video, but you know what? Let's do a quick performance right here. Plus, if you want any of the cards in this video, they are all 10% off down in the description below. Alright, so we're just going to have you select a card. So let's just say you selected this one. You selected it a little bit sloppily, but it's okay. So that is the card we're going to have you keep, and we're going to leave it right there in the middle, and maybe do a little bit of cardistry. So I plan on teaching this cardistry move at some point. I call it ribbonation, but haven't really perfected it quite yet. So your card is somewhere in here, and with a Christmas snap, we're going to look and see that out of all these blue cards, one of them is now turned purple. So let's give it a quick cut. Now, what was your card, if you don't mind me asking? You're not going to tell me, really? You're going to be that petty person? It's okay, I forgive you. Look, if Jesus can forgive, then I can forgive. So hopefully your card was the Ace of Hearts. We're just going to take it and we're going to leave it, because I don't have a pocket that you can see. I'm going to leave it over here. Clearly there's nothing. I don't have a secret armpit compartment. So let's have a little bit of fun with this. Where's the fun of having a boring Christmas, right? So let's just say that, let's just give it a few cuts first, of course, because it wouldn't quite work if I know where everything is. So let's just have some fun with it. Go ahead and you're going to call stop. So let's say you called stop there. Your card's going to be the 10 of hearts, right? So go ahead and call stop. That was a good practice. You didn't fail too miserably. Your card is right here. Let's see if I can do this. Make sure you got that one there. Oh, I'm probably covering up the value, aren't I? Yeah. So let's give it a quick cut. Put it in the middle. And just like that, your card is now going to be, those are all blue. Take 2. Well, in the spirit of regifting, because I know you probably did that this year, you're like, oh, I have that, I can just regift it to somebody. We're going to regift this card. So we're going to take this one, which was your card before, and now is your card again. That is the Red Hot Mama trick. Number 4 is actually a card trick that I came up with. It is a super fun card, teleportation, which I actually did a collab with MLT Magic Tricks, who has over 400,000 subscribers. So clearly, if he thought it was worth his time, it's a fantastic trick that I came up with. Absolutely beautiful, and almost every deck has exactly what you need to be able to perform this. So let's get into number 4. So what we're going to do for this one is we're going to need, first, of course, a deck of cards. So let's get that, and then let's close this bad boy up. And we will be using this still, but first we need to make sure it's empty. So clearly there's nothing in there, and we're just going to have this set off to the side, make sure that's in camera. We'll leave it about there. Okay, sweet. So I clearly can't control cards, even though I'm a magician. That's a joke. So here's what we're going to do. Okay. First, of course, we're going to need you to cut the cards anywhere that you like. Go ahead and do it. You're not here, my bad. I'll just do it for you. So let's just say about halfway. It's pretty close. And I'm going to complete the cut like this. So clearly, I have not done any crazy sleight of hand. I do have hands that you can't control, so you can't do anything about it. Like I can do this, or take a card, or square it up, or do this like that. But even with all of this, this still isn't sleight of hand. This is more me being OCD than anything. But actually, speaking of being OCD, that is much better. So clearly, you would have cut the cards wherever you wanted to, and you could have done this as a real performance in real life. And I do all the time. So this is why it's my number 4. So you gave the cards a cut anywhere you want to, and this box is completely empty. So you have the combination of these two. You can take whichever card you want here. So it's the card you cut to. Leave that for you to see, and I'm not going to take a look at it. I'm just going to drop it back in the center of the deck, and leave it at that. So hopefully your card is lost somewhere in here, right? So your card is lost somewhere in the deck, but at this point we don't quite know where, and that's okay with me, right? That is okay. What I'm gonna actually have you do is actually look through for your card. Is that okay with you? Like, it'd be kind of weird that out of real, like, this happened pretty quick, right? This happened pretty fast. So you wouldn't really know how this could disappear so fast, but in fact it did. So if you're actually looking through, you will see that your card is no longer in there. Let me make it this a little bit closer so you can see. But your card actually isn't in the deck anymore. It's literally it. So your card is gone, but where else could it be? I have a funny feeling I know. If you take this, you now get a little bit of a shake. When you open it up, you'll see that the one card in here is the Queen of Hearts, your card. Coming from a psychology major, this is number 3. It's a psychology magic trick. So one fun psychology fact is that when you're looking at a heart or a spade, your brain is more comfortable with those and knows them better than a diamond or a club. Now this is a really fun and impromptu sleight of hand card trick. So you can just go ahead and select any card from in here that you would want to, right? So go ahead and just select any card. Let's spread it out for you, and you're gonna take this one right here. Great. So that one's yours. Go ahead and take a quick look. You got it? Maybe? Awesome. So we're just going to take it here, give it a quick cut, lose it somewhere in the middle of the deck. If you want to give it some cuts, that is fine as well. Truly doesn't matter how many you'd give it, but we're just going to stop there. And here's what we're going to do from there. Actually, you know what? We're going to even give it a shuffle. There we go. You want a second one? All right, you're feeling a little bit extra, but you know what? To appease you, I will do it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through and find 4 cards that I think could be yours. We're going to find one that's right here. This is one card that I think could be yours. We're going to go through and find a second one. I think this one could be yours. We need to find a third one in here. I'm going to go with that one. I think that this one could be yours. And last but not least, this one right here. I think that that one could be yours. So we're going to get rid of the rest of the deck. That would have driven me crazy. Make sure this is exactly what I want, and it is. So 4 cards here, and I'm going to ask you a series of difficult questions. On a scale of 10, it'll be like a 5, 7.5, 8.5, and a 10. Do not mess these up. It will change how the trick goes. So question number 1 is pretty simple. Is this your card? No, it's not. It's okay. It's okay. You didn't. I hope you didn't screw it up so far. We're going to take that card and put it on the bottom, and the next one goes to the top, right? So here's what we're going to do from here. Next question is the 7.5 out of 10. Is this your card? It's okay. It's not. It's okay. I'm going to fix it, right? We still have 2 more tries. This is going to be the hardest one yet. It's the 8.5. Be prepared. Is this your card? It's not. It's not. How about a 5? No? Diamond? 50-50. Red card. Okay, you suck. And it's red. Take 2. Christmas is all about second chances. Jesus gave us those, so we're going to go with again. No, it's still not your card. It's okay. Look, I'm going to get this. Watch. I'm going to get it. This one, it's still not your... Oh, it's still not it. What was your card? Will you tell me what it was? The Queen of Clubs? No way. Hold up. What if, by some Christmas miracle, that was it right there. So what's going to happen is if it looks at a diamond or a club, it's going to register for a half second longer. So using that fact, knowing that the heart and spade register for half second less, when you're showing someone one of those 2 cards, you're actually going to show them that card twice, and it's easier to forget. So using that psychology little trick there, I created and found this trick online, switched a couple of other things around, and after that birthed this really fun psychology magic trick. At number 2, this is probably one of the ones that I get the biggest reactions on. It might actually be the one that I get the biggest reactions on, excluding number 1, of course. But this one and number 1 are my 2 massive reaction card tricks. That if I'm gonna do something, people explode everywhere. This is the one where you see the videos and everyone is yelling and going crazy and running all over the place. This is the kind of trick that you want to do to get that reaction. Now, just like Chris Ramsey's tattoo with a little bit of a twist, here's a really fun magic trick that you can borrow a spectator's phone with and still be able to do it. Alrighty, now this trick is going to be kind of weird because I don't have an iPhone and because I don't have a second phone, even if I had an iPhone. So we're going to be using a computer instead of a borrowed spectator's phone. So here's what you're going to do. You're just going to have the spectator look through all the cards and find ace through 9 of hearts. So there's the 6 of hearts. We have the 3. We don't need the 10, 9, 5, and 8. And this is the spectator doing all of this work. So you have the 2 there. We have the ace here, 7. We have the 4, and that is all that we need. So we can get rid of the rest of these. I'm going to make sure we have everything. So we have the ace, the 2, the 3, the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Awesome. So we can take these cards, this is all we need, and we can get rid of the rest of this deck. So let's get rid of this. I'm just going to put that in my pocket for a sec. No, I can't do that to myself. Okay. Let's put that on a shelf, and we're going to come back to these cards in a second, but first I'm going to show you the computer. And what we're going to do is we're going to find a bunch of numbers that you can just randomly choose, right? So let's just say you want 24. We're going to multiply that with 67. Give me a 3-digit number this time. No more 2 digits. 982 times, give me another 2-digit. I know, I already said not to. 37, okay. How about a 1-digit this time? Just 4, okay. And then divided by, let's go with a 3-digit. 756, got it. Okay, and truly, the spectator can be coming up with all these numbers. I'm going to wait to hit equals. We're just going to leave this off to the side. So now at this point, I don't really like spectators touching my cards. The one person would probably have been my brother or someone else, because I don't really like people touching my cards. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this so we can actually get some good light on this. There we go, that's better. But you're just going to say 1 or 2, okay? So if you say 1, 1 card goes down. That's it. 1 is like this. 2 is where they switch. So now how it mixes up the order. See the 2, 4, 3. It mixes up the order. That's 1. 2 is switch. And then if there's only 1 card left, you can't really change it because there's nothing to switch it with. So you have to say 1. You don't really get an option, okay? I'll show you again. So 1 is like this. And then 2 is switch, okay? That's all there is. So go ahead and say 1 or 2. 2, got it? Switch. 1, 1, 2, okay? 1, 1. And then you don't have a choice, so we're going to lay that there. Now you have the choice of doing it as many times as you want. We're just going to stop now because I don't want to waste your time watching this video. So at this point, what the spectators' selected numbers have been, we have, that's off camera, that's not very helpful, 3, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, ace, which we're going to use for a 1, 4, and 2. 3, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 1, 4, 2. Now if we go back to the computer, you'll find that after multiplying all those numbers that you selected, hit equals, you get 3, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 1, 4, 2. Now before we get into number 1, I have 2 runner-ups, the first of which is a back palm switch. Now this is my quick hitter. If I just need to do something, someone doesn't have much time and they just need a quick trick, or if they just, I'm going to do a trick for a little kid or something along those lines. This is a really fun one. You get 2 mini tricks in about 10 seconds. It's just a quick hitter and a lot of fun. So coming in at number 7, the back palm switch. Here's just a really fun quick hitter card trick. So all you have to do is just grab whatever's on top. If you've shuffled it or not, it doesn't really matter. So right here we have the 10 of diamonds, right? So as long as they know where the 10 of diamonds is, it works. So you can just take the 10 of diamonds right here, just make it disappear, right? And it's always fun for little kids to see their card disappear. And you've seen the back palm and you've seen these things so many times. If you just like a quick disappear move, but hardly ever do you see it change into the ace of spades. Now, simply because I don't carry around 4 quarters with me all the time, this is the coin matrix. It's an absolutely beautiful routine, and whenever you're wanting to perform some organic magic, plus you have cards with you, it's a great combination. But like, well, do you perform anything besides card magic? Well, actually, I do. Not really. This is just adding a little bit of coins into your card magic, great for your repertoire, and I have a tutorial on it after you see the performance. Now, what we need for this trick is 4 playing cards and 4 quarters. So we're going to take one here, put one here, one here, and one here. Let me line that up because that'll drive me crazy. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. So here's how this puppy works. We're just going to take them and put one card over every single quarter, right? Pretty stinking simple. Here's the plot twist. Ready? Here is the plot twist. We're going to get the coins to jump and teleport from one place to the other. Don't believe me? Watch this. It's actually pretty simple, okay? Look, you have 1 quarter here, you have 1 quarter here. But all you have to do is place them, and then what happens is it jumps just like that. So I'm going to take this here, get rid of it because we don't need that. So, you know what? I'll just set this face down over here. We'll leave them there, okay? So, right now we're going to do this again. Watch this one more time. What you're actually going to see is, of course, you have 1 quarter here and 1 quarter here. Well, 1 quarter here, 2 quarters here. What you're going to see is there's going to be no quarters here, 3 quarters here. You still don't believe me. It's okay. It's okay. Watch. Just like that. It's pretty quick. So, gotta watch out for it, okay? Gotta watch out. It's pretty quick. Now, this is my favorite one because it's more sleight of card than sleight of hand. You'll understand what I'm saying in a second. All you have to do is take the corner of it and put it under this side, and take the corner of it and put it under this side. And with a flip, the last quarter jumps all on its own. That is the coin matrix. And coming in at number 1 is the ambitious card trick routine, or ACR. Absolutely fantastic trick. I love the way I do it, or else I wouldn't be. I've definitely taken a lot of different pieces from different places and combined it to make my own. So, I do not have a tutorial on this one yet. I will show you a quick performance of how I perform ACR / card to mouth. You'll understand what that is in a second if you don't already know. And here is my version of ACR. This is a super fun one. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with letting you call out stop at any point. So right there, that is a super fun place to stop. And by that I mean it truly doesn't matter. Okay, so here's what we're going to try. You're going to have to remember wherever this card is. So we're going to be using the 9 of hearts. And wherever the 9 of hearts goes, you just have to remember pretty simply where it is. So we're going to set it right here in the center. So where is it? It's in the center. Okay, now if you were to guess how many cards down would you say it is? Of course, halfway is 26. That's a little over halfway. Let's just say 30, right? You're close. You're close. Little off. I mean, it's on top, but that was your first try. Okay, that was your first try. But here's the problem. You just trusted a magician. You can't trust a magician. You barely know me. All that you know is that I like to lie to you. That's just about it. So what you should be doing is trying to find proof in what I do, right? Only find proof. Don't just trust me. So the best way you can do that is have to see me put it in the center, right? Last time I put it in the center face down. That you trusted me. That's not very wise. You're just trusting someone that you don't even know. Goodness gracious, people these days. So watch, you can take this in the middle. I'll just let you push that in, maybe. Pushing it in doesn't work very well, so we're still going to keep on trying it. Put that in the center, and boom, on top again. Okay, so look, you're going to get better at this. I promise you are. Everybody gets better. Your first couple tries, they're just a little bit slower. You're going to get better, okay? So the last time I put it in the middle, this time I'm going to slide it so you can really see it go in the middle. And the other way I'm going to help you is you get to see it actually in the center this time. So you can choose if you want it higher. You want it higher? Okay. I didn't even get to say if you wanted it lower or not, but it's okay. Are you sure you want it right there? You can change it if you want to. You want it there? Hey, look, if this is what you want, then this is what you'll get, okay? So, look, somewhere in the middle. And what I'm going to do is, we have it about halfway, maybe a little bit over half. We're going to have you, I'm going to put this right hand behind my back, nothing in it. Push this in with my index finger. Normally I'd have you do it. Now where in this deck do you think it is? Look, it's not the top. Look, I tried the top twice. You didn't get it, so I tried to help you out. I thought you'd guess the bottom, but you know, it's okay. So look, we're still working on it, okay? This time I even let you select where it goes, okay? So normally I just put it here, and that would be what happens, right? Normally I get to select it, but this time I think it's more fun if you get to do it, right? So go ahead, just put it anywhere you want to, okay? Since you're not here, I'll just riffle down, okay? That's where you want it? Okay, go ahead, push that in. Yeah, it's so hard to push it in without an actual person here. You're doing okay. You put it a little bit higher, so we'll just count that as a victory. Here, I'll stop messing with you. This will be my last time, I promise. I mean, I'm still going to mess with you, just not with this trick. But what's going to happen is hopefully this time you'll actually choose where in the deck it's actually the right spot, right? You'll get it, and then we'll all be able to go home and eat cake and eat more red velvet cake and more red velvet cake and more red velvet cake, because I love red velvet cake. It's what it is. So go ahead, try and get that. It's okay, you got it. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to put that right there. No, it's not on top. It is on the bottom. It's in my mouth. So the winner of both Z deck, my favorite deck in my collection, and the oblique playing cards, my second favorite deck. So this is my favorite cardistry deck. This is my favorite artistic deck. These are my two favorite decks in my collection as of this moment. Absolutely gorgeous decks. Love them to death, and I'm giving them both away. Not for my collection. I'm buying them for whoever this is. So I'm going to go check the computer, and what we have right here, we have a whole crap ton of entries because a lot of you did follow me on Instagram. Some of you on all of my Instagram accounts. So we have both Card Perfect Magician, Descendants playing cards, which is the deck of cards that I'm creating at the moment, which will hopefully, you know what, I'm going to save that little hint for the January 1st video where I'm going to be talking a lot about more about that. So both you get that announcement, you get, this is just going to be absolutely insane. So Descendants playing cards, Card Perfect Magician, and Elijah David Myers, my name. So that's my personal one if you guys want to get to know me better. So all of those, a lot of you guys followed all of that, got extra entries for that, followed Rare Playing Cards, who actually sponsored this giveaway. So that is how you guys can get 10% off with this deck and this deck if you guys don't win. So if you guys don't win, check out this deck and this deck in the description below for 10% off. They just literally restocked because they knew I was giving these decks away. So you get them for cheaper, and look, let me just show them to you both really, really quick. Can we just talk about this back design first of all? Absolutely gorgeous. You get 4 green cards, double backers, for cardistry videos if you want to use a green screen. And then another really stupidly dope part is that the court cards have the back design in the center of them. You actually have 2 power aces, so not just the ace of spades, but also the ace of clubs is also going to look stupidly dope, right? So it's just an amazing deck, okay? So this is why it's my number 1. Tuck box is gorgeous, super cool seal, love December boys. And then, of course, oblique playing cards. There is a gilded edition, which I have as well. Just like the way that they did this with all of the colors, ink splotches, the different hands for the court cards coming out, the custom pips, which look like this. You have the diamonds and the clubs there. The courts, which are just fantastic. I mean, seriously, check that out. Super cool art card. I mean, if you want to check out the reviews, I have reviewed both of these decks, obviously. I'll leave both of those reviews in the description so you can check that out. Super cool decks. Absolutely love them. So you can check those out in the description. But first, you want to know who the winner is, right? Who is the winner of both of these beautiful decks? And it is Seth Wittenberg. He said, excellent collection and great way to display the cards. So I actually have this really cool 100 deck display. I found that one at a garage sale, and we found another one at a garage sale, which looks like this so far, and I'm about to go paint it when it gets a little bit warmer because it's like 20 degrees outside right now, and I'm not doing that. I did that over the summer. So I'm going to paint that one black. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet because backgrounds get a little bit full. Going to be some stuff up there on the shelf. I'm going to have a T-shaped carrot case for Descendants playing cards in a second. So Not quite sure where I'm going to put it all, but that is that. So I hope you guys liked this video. It was a blast to make. Absolutely love performing all these magic tricks for you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys in the new year. This is Card Perfect, signing off. Also, if you're wanting to win more giveaways than just the ones that are here on the channel, I have a monthly Patreon giveaway that happens literally every month. So as long as you're in tier 2 or above, you literally are entered into a monthly giveaway. And currently there's only 2 people over on Patreon. So they literally have a 50% chance because they're both in the same tier, tier 3. They're literally getting a 50% chance every single month to win one or multiple decks of cards. One guy has already won, I believe, 3 decks. It's either 3 or 5, and one guy has already won 1, but that one deck was the Mint V2, right? So, gorgeous deck that I'm giving away over there, and if you want to check all that out, I'll leave the Patreon in the description so you guys can win some more free cards. Now, this is Card Perfect, signing off, and have a Merry Christmas.